Well, welcome. This is Chef Joe, and we're here on a stormy Wednesday evening, looking for Hurricane Nicole to come down. So, first thing, I want to make sure everybody is safe. Make sure that you got your windows and your doors closed. Make sure you got everything in. Kids are safe. Settle them around the television and be safe tonight. That's the first and foremost, because this video is about family. It's about coming home and feeding family. It's not just about food, it's about being part of something bigger. So, again, we're going to try our camera situation here. Two cameras, and we're live. There we go. Okay. Now we got two cameras. So if you missed one, the second one will be posted. So tonight's menu is going to be really, really simple. It's a ham steak with apple butter, the apple butter that we purchased. Okay. We've got steamed carrots with dill and sweet potatoes and red potatoes. Now, I'm going to peel the potato only because you can eat the skin of a sweet potato, but I'm not going to. Okay. Presentation reasons, the kids with baked potatoes, everybody will do it. With the sweet potato, you cook it in the skin. That's great. But I haven't seen a lot of people eat the skin of a sweet potato. They usually don't. So we're going to take it off, and along with the sweet potatoes. Now, the sweet potato I have is really big. Okay, so it's big enough for one person, but not too big for one person. So I'm going to add some white potato or red potatoes to it. So first thing we're going to do, as we normally do, we're going to do what takes the longest. Today, ham steak, the potatoes, and the carrots. The potatoes are going to take the longest. So what we're going to do is we're going to peel them. My trusty peeler here. Okay, so we're just going to peel it. And now, as I've told you before, get the kids involved. This is, again, just like tonight, safety first, but that's good to get the kids around and cook something. Cook something for them. Not a good night for barbecuing. I'm transmitting or taping in Bellevue. In Orlando, there's been raining all day. So for the people who are getting the rain, please stay safe. If you're not getting rain and you're going to get rain in Florida, well, again, stay safe. If you're in other parts of the country, like North Carolina or Massachusetts, well, you guys are probably laughing at us. But that's okay. That's okay. We're going to be laughing at you on Christmas Day when we're on the beach in shorts, waving to you or sending pictures to you saying, ha ha, remember when? Yeah, that's mean. I know that's mean. Okay. I peeled the sweet potato. Okay. Now we're going to heat up the pan. You do not want it super hot. I bought a set of pans that are very, very energy efficient, and they cook faster than I'm used to. So I'm going to lower the heat on that. It's dry. Heat the pan up dry. Okay? We're 5 minutes away. All we're going to do is peel everything, and we're going to slice it. We're not going to add onions. We're not going to add any garlic. We're just going to do the sweet potato, use the natural flavor of the potato for the taste, okay? Light seasoning, and that's it. Okay? So, again, I hope you're all safe and having fun playing board games and not being bored playing games, but playing board games, okay? And again, like I said, this is about family gathering around the dinner table, however it may be. Dinner table doesn't have to be a table. It can be a bunch of little stands in the middle of the living room where you watch television, you watch a favorite movie. It's not the same as it used to be, but then again, some traditions should stay as they are, and dinner should be what you make it. Okay, I peeled that. It's in the sink. It's in a plastic bag because I usually try to put it in the backyard, give back to the earth. And as I was preparing for the hurricane, I found a avocado plant that I grew probably 2 months ago that's been growing. So if you don't think it works, it works. So just put it in the ground and just remember where you put it. Okay, we're going to slice this. We're going to slice it on pretty thick because I don't want to be turning them to burn them. I want each side to be level in golden brown. Okay, so the sugars are going to caramelize. So again, thick cuts, not really thick. We're doing about 1/4 inch cuts. Okay, like I said, the sweet potato is pretty big. It's too big for one person, but not big enough for two. So we're going to do the other potatoes. Now, you want to do it the same size. So instead of cutting it, cut them the long way and cut nice big slices the same way. The texture is going to be different. So they're going to cook a little faster. So either you can put them in at the same time and pull them out, or you can pull them in last. I'm going to put everything in and I'll pull them off. Okay? So we're going to do that. It's nice and they're done. We're not going to season it yet. If you season it now, you're going to put it in the pan and you're going to defeat the purpose. Season it as it goes. You're going to just salt and pepper. That's all. Okay? Our pan is heating up. Nice. Again, I'm using a little bit of garlic oil. I know I said I wasn't going to use garlic, but I'm just using the oil. That's all I'm doing. Okay? My wife tells me that I was born with a garlic clove in my mouth. I think she's right. But I'm learning. Okay? So, here we are. And, okay, I have to make some more of this garlic. Okay, this weekend we're making fresh pizza. We'll try to tape that, but we'll see how that goes. Okay. Now, here we are. Put everything in a bowl. Don't carry it. Okay. Got my bowls here. Put everything in a bowl. Okay. We're going to season them once they're in there. We're going to salt and pepper. Okay? Just a little bit of oil. You're not going to use a lot. You can always add more, but the potatoes won't absorb the oil, but you won't. You'll burn everything, and then you have to do it over. So gently. Here we are. We're going to take them, put them in a pan. Okay? Make them all thick. As you hear, you're not hearing them sing. Okay? It's not singing because this is not crisp. You're not searing it. The temperature is not super high. Okay? Fit them in there. Now, are they going to shrink up? They might. Okay. Am I crowding it? Yes, I am. But we'll turn that. We'll work with it as it comes. Okay? And I'm sure you can see that from one of the camera angles. Put everything in the pan here. Let it go. It's going to be a slow process. It's about 10, 15 minutes. Don't rush it. I'm the man of impatience. So we're going to do that. We're going to do water for our carrots. A little bit of water. We don't need a lot. Okay? We'll put a little bit of chicken base in there. Okay? A little bit. Okay. Make a little noise. All right. A little bit. Because remember, you're going to throw this away, but you want the carrots to cook. You want the water to evaporate. And then you're going to leave that nice flavor. Okay? So we're gonna put this away here. Okay. Good. All right. Now that's cooking. If you hear it, here we go. Wait a minute here. There we go. Hear that? Hear that sound? It's singing. I love when the food stings. I really do. Okay. Put my microphone back on so you can hear me, or you don't want to hear me. That's up to you. Okay. A little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. Okay. Don't free pour the pepper, the salt in your hand. A little bit. That's about 2 teaspoons. Okay. When you add the salt, it pulls out the water. Okay. And what does water do? Water evaporates. When it evaporates, it burns. You want to gently. You're going to monitor this. Okay. And you're going to say, well, I got to do the other side. Yes, you do the other side. Okay. A little bit of pepper here. Okay. And that's it. Now, we're going to add a little bit of more oil on top. Okay. Because as the potato heats up, it absorbs oil. And then when you flip it over, we'll get that flavor again. Okay. You know, I like the herbs, so I'm going to put a little bit of herbs in there. Okay. Again, this is yours. Just you're cooking. So all we're doing is potatoes, ham, and a vegetable. You can use pork, you can use chicken, you can use anything you want, but cook dinner from your heart. Okay? We're not going to heat up our cast iron skillet here because that's going to get super hot. So we're going to turn this on to medium high. We're going to put the cover on it, wait for it to boil. Now the carrots are going to be steamed with dill. We're going to put dill towards the end. We're not going to put it in too early because that's going to defeat the purpose. But once the carrots start cooking, 6-8 minutes, they're done. They're done. So 4 or 5 minutes in there, we'll put the dill in there. That will incorporate into the stock or the poaching liquid. In this case, it's steaming. Let me correct myself here. What we're doing was actually boiling it. We're poaching it. The boiling is what you do with pasta. Poaching is what you would do with, let's say, salmon, poached salmon. Steaming would be not touching the water. In this case, we are having the carrots go into the water, which is actually part of the cooking process because I put chicken base in it. Then we're going to add salt and pepper to it. Then we're going to add dill. So it's part of the cooking process. So we're taking advantage of that. It doesn't make sense to steam it out of the space. If you have the space, great. I have the steaming pan, but I like this way. It just intensifies. If I'm doing a lot, I'll steam it, and it's good. Okay? I'll do that at the restaurant. Okay, now we're going to get a pair of tongs here, and that's going to be we're going to turn our potatoes constantly. Okay? Don't scrape the pan. This is a Teflon pan. You can use Teflon tongs. Why don't I do that? Okay, I have those. Do I have those? I think I do. All right. Well, here, let's do this. Let's be smart and follow my own rules. Okay? So, Teflon pan, yes, it's from a chef from television, and I'm not going to say who it is, but the initials are RR. I'll give her credit. Okay? We go. Okay? We see that we don't have color. We don't have color on there yet, but we're getting there. Okay? Don't burn yourself. This is not for the children, but if the children are doing it, you watch them. Okay? I am a child. I know that. I know that. So don't laugh at me if I say how or I burn myself. But here we go. Okay? I should have got a bigger pan, but I don't have a bigger pan. And you know me, I don't like using the oven. I think the oven is almost a waste. Okay? I like to touch the food. I like to be in contact with the food. Especially if I have a bad day. I tend to cook too much. And the wife says, why'd you cook so much? She knows the answer. She just is what, just asking the question because she doesn't like seeing food wasted. So he's there. She knows. She knows. Okay. Get all your product touching the pan. Okay. I have a little too much. So if I was on television, they would have said, you got too much in the pan. Don't put them on. You're right. You're right. But guess what? I'm not on television. I can do what I want. Okay? I can do what I want. So, there we go. You know, nice and easy. Let it go. We're not in a rush here. Dinner, what time is it? It's 6:10 right now. Dinner should be on the table 6:30. Okay, 20 minutes. So we're thinking 45 minutes to an hour dinner time. Cooking, that's it. From start to finish. Nothing hard. Glass of wine never hurts. Okay, so look up. I'm going to put a cover on this, and that's going to start the cooking quicker. Okay? It will cook quicker, so we need to watch it. Okay? So we'll do that. Wipe up my mess. Okay, so there you go. There we go. We got carrots here. Get our carrots. We don't have a lot of carrots. There's only two of us, and you know she's not big on carrots. You know, she says to me, "Look, give me like 6 carrots." So I give her like 7 carrots. She gets all upset. She counts them. When I tell you 6, I mean 6. Yes, yes, dear. She's the boss. She's the boss. She knows it. But sometimes I buck the system just because you know what, get that machismo, right? But you know, she knows. She knows. She gives me that look. You never get that look. Your wife ever give me that look? Girlfriend ever give me that look? You know, and you know you're in trouble. But it's yes, dear. You know, we go out with the guys. Yeah, I'm in charge. No. No. She knows she's in charge. She knows. It's just easy. It's easy to tell her once in a while. It makes her feel better. You know, gets me out of some problems. You know, I'm always in trouble. Okay. If you like sweet potatoes, you like a little crisp to them, this is perfect. Okay? Now, we're going to add a little bit more oil. Not garlic oil, regular oil. You can use butter, but butter will burn. Oh, but then again, we would have that nice color. Okay? We're going to just season it now with this herb, this crusted herb. Okay, we're going to slowly put our pan on for the ham. Okay? Nice and easy. Nothing crazy. You know, I don't know how these people can make a dessert in an hour and have it ready and plated. Can you make cookies? Yeah, I can do all that. I can do all that. But right now, we need to start with the basics. You get to know me, I get to know you. We're going to trust each other. Put this back on, okay? This is going to start intensifying the heat. Leave it alone. Our pan for our carrots is heating up. Put our carrots in there, okay? Now we have about 8 ounces. We have about a cup of carrots. I put about half a cup, 3/4 of a cup of water. I put a tablespoon or a half a tablespoon of chicken base, and then some seasoning. But in this case, we're going to use the dill. We put the dill right here. Okay, we're going to wait a couple of minutes. Okay, let the water come back to a boil, which is 2 or 3 minutes, and then it's going to take about 6 to 8 minutes for it to cook. Okay, so again, all we're doing, we're just following the rules here. Nothing that you can't do at home. Nothing that you can't teach the kids, the husband. You know, it's cool. Our anniversary was a week ago. I didn't do anything for her. But then my birthday was the following day, and she made a big deal of it. That's cool. That's cool. You know, I like that. Okay, here's my ham steak. Okay, take it out of the pan. Are we going to season it? No, we're not going to season it. We're going to leave it alone because it's already salty. We are going to balance out that saltiness with the apple butter, which is sweet. obviously. Okay, so here we are. Next, I'm going back to my tongs because that's where I'm comfortable. Okay, and if you hear, you would see it. You're listening to this cook. It's now cooking, and that's what we want. We want some life into your food. Okay, so life into the food here. Flip them over. Okay, use your tongs. Let it go. Okay, they're cooking good. They're cooking good. They're okay. Get the ones that are on the side. Get them on the bottom. Get them cooking. So everything cooks at the same time. Okay? Everybody. It's like the world. Everybody gets a chance. You know, everybody wants to play dodgeball. Okay? There we go. There we go. Okay, cover it up again. Let it go. Now, I don't know about you, your cast iron skillet. I love my cast iron skillets. I spent 3 years in New Orleans. I love the cooking in cast iron, but you can't do everything in cast iron. Okay? It retains the heat. It could burn some products, but it gives you a nice color. It gives you caramelization. Okay? So we're going to take the pan here, and all we're going to do is we're going to spray the pan. That's all we're going to do, just so we get some color on our product. Again, keep in mind, your carrots can stay. If we cook them and they're overcooked, or if they're cooked before you need them, shut them off. Push them off the menu. Same thing with the ham. Good. You want to balance everything out so it cooks the same time. I'm using a spray. Right here, light spray. Okay? You know it's done. Okay? Okay? Right here. Be careful. You can use your hands, but in this case, I'm going to do it because there could be kids watching, so they're going to see the right way to do it. Okay? That pan's not hot enough, so take it out. Don't leave it in there. Wait for that pan to heat up. Okay? We're going to turn up the heat just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay? But we're okay. We're okay. Water's beginning to boil. We got about a minute on that. Going to put some dill in there. Okay? If you like dill, great. If you don't like dill, then don't use dill. Okay? I am going to add some more of these herbs. I love these herbs. I think herbs add a lot of flavor. Okay? You're going to say, well, would you use butter? I can use butter. I can throw butter. But not everything is about butter. Okay? Not everything's about butter. Okay? So I got no seasoning, no salt and pepper. Okay? Because this has the seasoning in it. The flavor of the chicken has salt in it. So leave it go. You want that natural flavor. You can always add salt later, but that's what we want. Serve something that people are going to like, people are going to eat. Okay? Okay. Taking our pan off. Cooking. Now, we want that to caramelization. The sugar from the sweet potatoes is going to come out. Okay? So that's what we're going to do. We're not going to cover it again. Okay? We're taking advantage of the sweet potatoes and then not burning, but caramelizing. There is a difference. There is a difference between caramelization and burning. Okay? There really is. Burning is burnt. You can't eat it. You can smell it. Caramelization is just the sugars are coming out of the product, like onions, potatoes. Okay? White potatoes have a lower sugar count than sweet potatoes, so they're going to take a little bit longer to cook. They may burn, so you better watch them. So that's what we're doing. We're balancing what we're cooking. Okay? This is how kids learn. Mom taught me young. I know my brothers and sisters taught their kids how to cook. Cooking is not hard. It's when somebody says, oh, that's terrible. Now, first of all, you never tell somebody's cooking is terrible, ever. Ever. I don't care how burnt it is, I don't care. Because they tried. And if you can do better, great. But I've yet to find somebody who can cook better than me. And I don't mean that with disrespect. But what I'm saying is, cook. Everyone can cook better than me. Everyone can cook as good as I can. because I'm not going to qualify or challenge anybody. If you invite me over for dinner, I'm going to eat what you put in front of me. I hate liver, but if you put liver in front of me, guess what I'm eating? I'm eating liver, because that's dinner. And I respect you for having come over. There we go. Hear that sound, right? Okay. There we go. Nice. Okay. If you put the apple butter on it now, it will burn. Remember we talked about the burning and caramelization. We don't want that, okay? But we're going to put it on this side, okay? And you're going to ask me, I know you're asking why. Why on this side? Okay? Because by the time we turn this over, this ham steak will probably be heated enough, okay? If you're using a temperature probe, then you're bringing this to 165. If you're not, you're bringing it to when it's hot enough to eat. Okay? This is sugar, apple, and yes, it's butter. It will burn. It is sugar. So you're going to take advantage of that. Okay? Once we turn it over in about 2 or 3 minutes, we're going to put apple butter back on the other side, just so the both sides are flavored. But you don't have time. It will burn. So when we flip it, we shut it off. Okay? Or carrots. Okay? You feel them. They're still hard. It's okay. We still got time. We're good. Let them go. Okay? Okay. Now we're getting it so they're sticking a little bit, which is what we want. And we're going to just keep turning them. Turning. This is the kids' job. You see, I'm not burning myself. Okay? The kids can do it. If they're this tall, they can still do it. Give them a stool. Get them above the product, not below it. Okay? Let them, they enjoy it. And then when mom and dad eat it, they're all excited because I made that. That's what they do. It's a family affair. Okay? There we go. So we got some nice color. Okay? There we go. We got this. Oh. All right. Now again, we're going to be taking our weekly, shopping spree to Bellevue Meats and Seafood in Bellevue, Florida. We'll do that this weekend. Figure out what they have on special, and then we'll run it. And they have a great ham steak right here. Here we go. Looking good. Got some flavor to it. But again, make it your own. Okay. We're going to, our potatoes are hard. Our white potatoes are still hard a little bit. Okay. No, they're okay. Okay. We got it. What we're going to do, we're going to take advantage of the convection heat or the carryover heat. We're going to shut it off and we're going to cover it. We're going to leave a little bit of a space so it doesn't steam, but steams so it cooks everything. Our carrots will be about 2 minutes away. You can feel that. Okay. Want to check it. We don't want to burn it. Okay. We got good color. Well, we got okay color. I'm not happy with it, but that's okay because we're good. Okay. We got a sip of the wine here. Again, we're 6:23 at night. We're 7 minutes away. This hurricane is supposed to hit 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. So I hope you're all safe. Buckle in. If you have to work tomorrow, be safe on the road. If you don't have to work, enjoy your day off with the kids, and that's good. Okay, we're going to turn this over. Okay, here we go. There we go. Okay, now we're going to add a little bit of our apple butter on this side. Okay, we're going to get that color, that caramelization. I didn't like it on the first side, which if you're on television, they're going to show you the right way to do it. What I'm doing is I'm showing you what's happening. It happens, you fix it. Okay, there we go. Little bit, little bit, little bit. Not a lot. Again, we might just turn it over just to caramelize this side too, which is what I'll probably do. Okay, and you see the liquid from our ham is coming out, so that's causing water, and then it steams. And you don't want something that's steamed. You want to roast, because if you steam it, it gets tough. Okay, the biggest problem when you're cooking is, well, I'm going to add water to it. If you add water to something, you steam it, and it cooks. It doesn't keep it moist. Okay? Once the product is cooked, it's cooked. It's not a sponge. It's not a sponge. Okay, so here we are. We got dinner almost ready to go. Okay, our carrots are good. They're almost good. Okay, we're going to shut that off and let it go. Okay, let it go. We're a couple of minutes away. I'm going to turn the cast iron skillet up. Turn all the way to high. I'm going to do it for one simple reason. I didn't get the caramelization that I wanted before. So now I'm going to watch it. It's not going to go anywhere. The only thing going right now is the ham, and that's what I'm watching. Okay? So we'll pull everything aside. Put our plates ready to go. Okay? The bowl. Okay? Got our plates here. These are grandma's plates. They're probably, I'm old. I'm like a mature one. And these are older than me. So I'm going to say that they are probably 80 years old. They're 24 karat gold, and every mark that's marked off is a memory. So what I suggest you do is make memories. Every time that you cook, look at what you're doing, because everything is special. Okay? Okay, now we're going to take this and we're going to flip it over again. Okay? One more time, and then we know it's going to be hot enough. Okay? Now, I didn't get the caramelization. I didn't get those lines I wanted. But you know what? Only you and I know this. Your family doesn't know this. They're just looking for, oh my God, what's that smell? Okay? So they know that it's good. I'm going to shut it off. Let it go. We got 1 minute. Not 1 minute. You're not counting 1 minute. But what you're saying is, just let it rest. Everything rest 1 minute. Get yourself organized. You got 6 people. You get 6 plates. Have 2 people. Have 2 plates. And she always gets served first. Remember that. So if you guys are cooking, serve her first. If you girls are cooking, serve yourself first. Don't serve your man. Serve yourself first. Okay? Because without you, we wouldn't be anywhere. Okay, here we are. Okay. So we're going to take our ham. We're going to cut it. Okay? If you got a good knife, you don't want to cut it on cast iron skillet. Okay? That's a nice piece of meat. So here we go. We cut it. How you want to do this? You want to layer it? What we're going to do? Any way you want. Serve dinner the way you want. Okay. Oh, we got it. This is good. So what we're going to do, we're going to do white, then the sweet potato. Ooh, all right. Then we're doing the white and the sweet potato. Then the white. White and sweet potato. Yeah, look at that. Okay. Okay. Then we're going to get our carrots. Okay. Which are right there. Okay. Now, I like stacking food. If your family doesn't like food stacked, you don't stack it. I don't care. Doesn't matter. But here you are. Okay. Is it a big steak? Is it too much? You'd rather serve less and get more than to serve a big piece and then not eat it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this down just a little bit. Not that she can't eat it, but I don't want to force her to eat it. I cook for a living, but guess what? She's my biggest critic. If she says no, it's no. Simple. So this is what we got. Now, you can, a little bit of apple butter on top. Okay, and that's what we're going to do. A little bit, a little bit, a little bit, a little bit. Why? Because I want to. You don't have to. And here we are. I want to thank you. Thank you for spending that hour with me. And all we did is we did a apple butter ham steak with caramelized sweet potatoes and red potatoes that we took the skin off and dilled carrots. Thank you so much. Please stay safe. I'll see you in the next episode at Simply Tasteful Dining. This is Chef Joe saying, please send me your questions, send me your critique, send me something. But please, I appreciate your time. Thank you so much, and please stay safe.